Yo, yo, yo. About to do some testing and see if this thing is working. It's so hard, right? Let's see here. I just love the title of this. Let's do it live. Okay, let me. Let's see here. No text on the screen yet. Let's see. So this time I am using Streamlabs to hopefully get the chat embedded into the stream itself. Let's go to. Okay, I'm in the control room now. Let's see what we've got. Hey, 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 what is up? Hey there, Lush Mods and Red Ghost YouTube. Sup. Okay. Well, I hope a couple of you that's already joined us here is doing very, very, very well. Let's see. I see oh, there it is. It looks like it is working. Let me undo this. Let's see. Let's go right here. And let me select this one. It's almost like there's a chat over on top of another chat. Let's see here. Boom. Okay, that one's now fixed. And what does this one go to? Let's see, let's lock that. And let's come over here. The title is Streamlabs Go Home. You are. Give me just a second here and let me see if I can fix this. Let's see, I'm going to turn off the test notification. Okay. And let's go into. I am doing good. How are you doing? How is the audio going on over here? Hopefully you all can hear me. Quite well. Feels like every time that you start a stream, or every time I see somebody streaming, the first 5 minutes is just like trying to get it all to work again. Let me see if I can fix this. Should be up there at the top. Okay. Let's fix our widgets. Okay. All right. I am at least happy with this at the moment, so I'm going to go with it. Okay. How is everyone doing here today? Hopefully you are all doing super well. Let me know what you've been up to over the last few days. I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to as well. Got me some water here today. Let's see. Let's look in the chat here. Likewise, brother. Okay. I am doing absolutely wonderful there, Joseph. How are you doing today? Sounds good, Edgar? status for all. Yes, working fine. Stream. Awesome. Well, sweet. So anyway, I hope you are all doing very well. Let's see what some of the things that I've been up to here lately. I have spent quite a bit of time enjoying Aliens Fireteam Elite. Is anyone else playing that, or is anybody else has been enjoying that game? Because I've had a absolute blast with that. I played so on this PlayStation 4, I played a little bit. Let's see, I knocked out like I think the first mission or so yesterday just to see what that was like. Let's see, in the homebrew scene, what have I been playing with lately? So I played quite a bit with the Apollo save tool. Has anybody else been playing with that thing, or any of the other major like coolness that you've seen with the homebrew scene? I know over in my Discord, and you should check that out. I don't even know if these commands will work, but I'm going to definitely try it here. So we're going to go pound Discord and see if this works. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm waiting for the bot. The bot's a little bit slow, but I am using Streamlabs. So we'll see, Streamlabs, how well you're going to do here today. Okay, so let's see. What did I have on the list for today? So let's go to my homebrew notes. Does anybody else take pretty good notes? Let's discard those changes. And let's see. All right. So we're going to switch over to our desktop. And let's see what I've got in here. Let's let this thing load. Okay. All right, let's head over there. Okay. And here we go. I'm going to refresh this desktop here. Feels really great being back and streaming again. I can tell you that. Okay, here we are. Okay, until some more people kind of join in, I'm just going to kind of go with some of the things that I have been taking a look at over the last little bit. You got something cool? Just let me know. Feel free to drop it in here and we'll go from there. Or drop it in the chat. So I recently was taking a look at this project right here. I thought this was kind of neat. So did you know that there is actually a PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility API? I didn't either. So I'm going to head over to this page right here. There is this library.playstation.com. What is all this? Oh, I guess I'm signed in. So, woohoo! I've got Deep Rock Galactic. Let me go to the shop, and we're just going to go to digital games. And you've always got to get your free games for the month if you use that. So let's see. There is this status. So we're just going to pick. Yes, you know what we're going to pick. We'll see. We'll see if this thing pops up. And we're going to pick it. Okay. And there is a status that's on here that is supposed to tell you if it is PS5 compatible. I may have to sign back out. So this API directly utilizes the library.playstation.com for displaying the status against the titles in your library and determining whether or not the option to allow you to download it is available. So they had a docs. Let's see, there was a docs in here. And let's go to this file right here. And I'm going to come back here and let's just do this. Let's sign out of this account and let's see if this helps it any. So I'm going to come back. We're going to go into this one. We're going to go back into the library. And, oh, it's forcing you to go back into it. Huh. The other day, I could swear that when I was in this, it was a little bit easier to find what was what. Well, anyway, this person apparently went to the site and they downloaded pretty much everything. All of the different types of games, and what they are using in this was just the ability to see if it had backwards compatibility or not, which is kind of interesting to me, at least. Definitely a bit interesting to check out. So I want to try this again. We're just going to keep going today. Oh yeah, it really does want you to sign into this thing. All right, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to take this option and we're going to open this one back up in a new tab. And let's see here. Let's sign in. And come on. It'll finish up. Okay, so this has everything that you've purchased. Played. Let's try a game that we know. So like, I don't know, one of the Uncharted titles. These usually have backwards compatibility, I'm thinking. Nathan Chart. Has anybody played Uncharted before? That's like Mario, right? For the Nintendo. Oh well, I'm not going to be able to give you a decent demo of it. But the long story short is that you can name a title. You can come in here and we're just going to pick. We'll go back. We'll keep going with our Uncharted theme. Or we'll go to Sonic. And, oh, it takes a while to search through this document. There we go. Like Sonic Mania. So if it has PSVR capabilities, this one says 0. And the PS5 backwards compatible. This one right here, it says it is compatible. So PS5 BC. Also, another thing that I thought that was kind of neat inside of this is that this person, they went back in here and what they did was they put together this nice little graph showing all of those different titles. So let's go here. Let's go Sonic Mania again. That's that same one. We were using the US version of it. And that would be title region. UP? What is UP? I would think that would be... Why doesn't that have US? Maybe that's the right one. Yeah, that is the right one because it's the 7023, which is the one that I remember. So anyway, this is pretty cool. I can't get a good, decent demo, but but you got to trust me that it's in there. Yeah, you could check this out. I've got a bunch of like little things that I've kind of been saving to either look at it sometime. So I'm just kind of exploring those here. Let's see what we've got here. What's up, Blex? Hey there. What is the theme Michael is using, if anyone knows? Are you talking about the Chrome theme that I'm using here? You can always, if it's the Chrome theme that I'm using, I think there is a setting in here. Let's see. Let's do this right here. Let's go into this one and let's see settings and let's go to appearance and then theme. And this right here is the theme that I'm using right now, if you're wondering. It's just the Material Incognito dark theme, if that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about for the PS4, that's obviously a theme that I covered a little while back. Yeah. For the PS4, I'll switch over here. This theme is let's see here. Let's go into this one. And let's go here, then back over here, and then open this up. Yeah, so this theme, I'm just coming here where I can give you the actual title. We'll go into settings here. We're going to go to themes, and this is the name of that theme. So I did a video on this, and I posted the mega, what is that? One of the mega links that has all of them in there. But if you want exactly this theme, it's just called Synthwave A-Side Grid Dynamic Theme. So you can download this one. You do have to be on a jailbroken system as expected, right? In order to be able to take advantage of this. So yeah, that is the one that I'm using. You know, I don't really have that many themes on this system here. So yeah, if we go into, let's see, go in here to select theme. Yeah, I think this is the only one that I had. But it does look really cool. There is that mega link that that I had posted in there, and it has a crazy amount of them. Cool, you're going to check some of the others. Yeah. And here's one thing. I'll give some tips as we're kind of going here today, is that this PS4 right now is not jailbroken. This is the 9.001. There is a huge misconception that is out there in the scene, and it says, hey, dude, if you use one of these jailbroken themes, if you restart your PS4, then it goes away. Well, right here, this one is not jailbroken. At least at the moment it's not. So obviously there's none of those things up at the top. And then there is no debug menu down at the bottom. So this system currently doesn't have a jailbreak on it, but it works perfectly fine. And so there was the Alien game. And as you can see here, it won't let me run it because this one has not been jailbroken yet. I actually did a reboot on the PS4 today. It had been a while. As you can see, I've been testing some other things for some more videos, and I completely have kind of slightly hosed the system a little bit. So like my username is all messed up. I don't know if you've ever seen one that says unknown username. Yet if you look into the switch user thing here, oh, that changed too. Well, it was actually saying the correct one, but yeah, the icon that I had picked in one of the videos, that's all gone there too. So yeah. Let's see. Let me look through here. So Uncharted, Adam says, is that a small indie game? Love it. All of the Uncharted games, those were some of the very first games that obviously I got when I first got my, well, this is actually a bit back in the day. Let's see, PlayStation 3. Yeah, so on PlayStation 3, that's when the first Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 came out. Those were all super fun. And then obviously 4 was the very first game that I got for PS4 when it came out. And I've got Uncharted 4 somewhere around the house, just like all of my other kind of junk. Lots of stuff everywhere. Let's see here. And by the way, Blex, thanks for asking that. If you guys have got a question, or just drop it into the chat. I get more out of this when I get to teach or to show you all something, and I learn a ton from you. Let's see here. So we'll check. No package extractor yet. Let's see. You're talking about one of these things where it automatically unpacks a package once you put it into the data folder. Is that what you are talking about there, David Wilson? No package extractor? Yeah, let me know. Blex, I did Alien Isolation. Looks good. I believe that's what you were saying. Alien Isolation was a very fun game. I did play that on the PS3, and it was an absolute blast. Yeah, there you go, Alien. Okay, PTS Shorts, 2 questions. Is it true that you can downgrade via safe mode on PS4? That question, the answer is no. I did a video on this that I thought was kind of fun. So no, you can't. Second question, when you put on disable updates, does it stay forever the payload? Well, check this out. So if you come in and let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I really am not jailbroken. So let's go in here. So what all host do you all use? I have been using Caro 218 for just a little bit. Trusty Dusty. So isn't that just a fun label? But there is something better that's coming. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I don't need that at the moment. Go ahead and get our gold in on this system, and then we'll see what we can do here today. Let's see. Okay, good. My mute button actually works. Okay, let's see. I think I'm still waiting for the pop-up. Not enough free memory. Okay. I don't remember ever getting that. Well, have I ever got that free memory first? I don't know. Maybe it's been a little while. I did have to do a very hard reset on this thing. So let's see what happens here. While that is still going, let's see. So anyway, PTS short. I was just going to show you if you run that disable payloads, what it actually does behind the scenes is that it creates a folder that's called that same pup update, and inside of that folder, inside of the folder, I don't believe there's anything, and then it makes another backup, which is exactly the same way. So when Sony does its checks, let's just say you've got the regular DNS servers, and Sony does its checks, it thinks there's already one in there, so it won't update. If you really, really, really want to be 99% sure, I can show you how to do that too. Let's see, what is going on with this thing? Let's see, did I not hit the button? Let's hit the button again. Let's hit the button. Hitting the button. Let's see if we can get this going. I'm just going to do this. We're going to go right back into it. I think this is the longest it's ever taken me for a 9.0 system to get unjailbroken. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so David says, yeah, the easy package extractor. I don't know. I don't really necessarily use that. I mean, it's there, just like the remote package installer. Some of the packages that I have put onto the system here, I haven't necessarily shown anybody or anything like that, those methods. I don't know, mainly because I don't use them enough myself. Mainly, I do have reasons. Let's see if this thing will jailbreak this time. This is odd. Maybe I have completely hosed it. No, I haven't. Here's the reason that I don't use a lot of those remote package tools or remote package installer. Is that at some point down the road, that same package that you probably installed, if you have multiple PS4s, well, you'll more than likely are going to need those somewhere else, or you're going to need to install that somewhere else. Those package files that use as a URL, that's going to install it one time. It's going to put it just on your one PS4, and then if you ever need it again, it's going to be a mess. So I use this. Let's see. What did that say? This one is a PS4 500 gigabytes. And then I've got drives everywhere else that also helps out with that. So I have multiple drives that I store them on, and I can just keep all of the ISOs and then just the package, well, not ISOs, the PKGs in like one massive folder. The same goes with the, any of the games and stuff like that I get. So let's go and let's put this USB stick in there. And let's wait for a notification. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we are. So I do believe I remember what I was going to do. And that was that I was going to go into PS4 Explorer here. And I was going to go into that update folder. So let's see what we've got. Let's see here. Okay, so this is for PTS shorts. Let's see. Not that folder. Let's see. Let's go back home. Let's go to... Let's go scroll down a little bit. Let's go to update. So here is what happens with those. So see both of these. PS4 update.pup. And then there is a PS4 update.pup.net.temp. So this right here is what tricks the update from understanding or from thinking that there's already another update that's pending. It's just a folder though. If you go inside of it, just like I was saying, there's nothing in it. And this is the temporary folder name that they use, which is just PS4 update.pup.net.temp. But the question also was around, getting this a little bit more permanent. And the way that at least I use to get mine permanent is just simply the DNS addresses. So set up, I'm just on a LAN, easy. Well, that's it for me. Now the system, I've got to go and type in that DNS again. Because, now it will try to start downloading the 9.03. I've got the instructions for that. Let's see. Yeah. I can tell you why that's such a bad idea. So let's see. Let's go back in, and I think I've got these saved. Let's see. I've got these saved over here. So yeah, so what I just did easy, which means I'm not using custom DNS anymore. So what will happen is that if I try to start this game now, it's going to go okay and see it here at the top, added to downloads. And that's where it's just like, you need to get this application. This right here will obviously not work for my version of the game because my version's a fake package. So what I have to do now is I've got to go in here. I got to go to downloads, and this right here, I've got to go and delete it. This won't work for my package. And now that I did that, I've got to go back over to settings. Now we got to go into network, and I'm going to go set up internet connection. This was what I was wanting to do just a moment ago. I was wanting to come in here and leave these all as normal. I was wanting to come into my primary DNS. And here's what you just need to punch in. These have been around forever. 165.227.83.145 R2. And then we've got 192.241. There's nothing as boring as watching somebody enter these. .79. And now we're going to go next. That should be okay. That should be okay. And I don't need internet settings tested. Now we can come back in here to our Aliens game, and this game will run properly again. Okay, so let's see here. Let me switch over. I'm going to drop this one in there. Here's those IP addresses. Anyway, I hope that helps with what you were just looking at there just a moment ago. Let's see. How do I install QTorrent or any torrent to a jailbroken PS4? I tried installing but kept getting a files corrupted message. Yeah, so for you, Dom, D-O-M, I'm just going to call you Dom. What you should really do is you should really use this remote package installer application, at least on your PS4. And then if you've got a package that already has .pkg, there's another application. I'd have to go look it up. I'm sure others already know, but there's another application where you can send packages to that, and also I believe that works with torrent files. I do not use a PS4 to download a torrent, and I probably would recommend that you do that either. I probably wouldn't recommend for you to do that either. I use a VPN. You should be using a VPN. They're pretty cheap. You can get some VPNs, for $5, $10. I use a VPN on a PC. I download stuff off of a PC. And then, as I was showing all of you just a second ago, I put everything on my hard disk drives, or one of my hard disk drives. This is like a poor man's hard disk drive, right? This is how I roll over here. Like this came out of another like hard drive or USB enclosure that I had one day, and then this is just one that I got in a trade. Actually, I think this went to one of my older PS3s, and so yeah, man, I put this thing together. It's like, come on, you could do better than that, right? So anyway, hope that helps. Chameleon is my favorite host. Can we update our fake package to the latest version? Is it true? You have to tell me a little bit more about that. Matted. Let's see. I'm going completely straight down the list because that's how I roll today. I have one PS4 Pro. When I install Linux, no enable the network port. Okay, so I think Fabian, you're just having problems with the network and the Wi-Fi, which is very, very, very common. So there's a lot of different advice on how to get most of those to work. For that, I would say it's best to put it in my Discord, or if you have some other folks' Discord. There's a lot of help with that. I got lucky because I have, my Office PS4 has the capability that my Wi-Fi drivers worked automatically, which is what I used in the video that I created. So, yeah, I just got lucky, and mine just worked without a problem. Let's see here. So, going down through this, I've done Gold Hen. Hey, Adam Zero. I've done Gold Hen tons of times. This is the first time I've seen that memory error. Yeah, you're on a Pro. This PS4 is actually not on a Pro. I showed my PS4 Pro last time, and the problem with that one was that that's been kind of one of my like latest and greatest versions of Sony's software. That's currently sitting inside of a box. Yeah, I know. I don't even play the PS4 that's got online play. Well, I don't play any online games anyway, but yeah, I never had seen that memory error before. It's kind of neat that this is recorded because it'd be interesting to look at that maybe a little bit later. Okay, so Neil says it was caching first. Caro takes longer in my experience. Interesting there. Hello, Yassine. What's up? I have 3 jailbroke systems, so the package extractor helped me. Yeah, a lot of people like that. Yeah, we can cover stuff like that. Maybe I should be covering that. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Let's see. I prefer inputting the DNS rather than disabling updates on web host. I think you have a great, that's a great suggestion there, Mikof, is I would rely on the DNS settings. there is also a website that has all of those hosts. So let's switch over and let's see if this works. Okay, come on. Let's see here. There's also a nice little host. Let's see if this is working. Let's see. Go here and let's go. Let's go over to GitHub. So here was something I started doing, but I didn't go that far into it. Let's go into the repositories. It was this. I had great intentions to do this, but it just took a lot of time in order to put it together. But the DNS entries, if you want to really block DNS entries, I'm just going to drop that in there. What that does is that if you're using like Pi-hole, which is, you got a Raspberry Pi. Like here is one of my Raspberry Pis that I've been playing around with some other little like side projects. Yes, and you can see I've got the junky like craptastic Wi-Fi that's plugged in. This is a Raspberry Pi 2, so it isn't like the new models that comes with Wi-Fi built in and stuff like that. But yeah, you can use these. And you can install something that's called Pi-hole, which is, let's see, Pi-hole setup. That's right here. And you can basically block ads and you can block other things. So if you set one of these up, it's pretty cool because you can come in here and you can use one of these lists like this, and you can come in and you can disable and block every single update that they have. I don't know if these links are very good. I don't know if people want me to drop links into this as we kind of go, or if they're a bit distracting. But yeah, you can always do that. Let's see here. I don't have the hard drive space to save all the packages. I saw a deal today. Well, it was on Craigslist in my area, but I saw that there was somebody that was selling one of those 2 terabyte official Seagate drives. So Seagate makes a hard drive that's for the PlayStation. Let's go. Seagate PS4. And let's go to this one. So Seagate makes these really nice drives. So you can get that one. Anyway, some of them didn't have all this crappy branding on it. They just had the PlayStation. But these drives, people have done performance of these things, and these things actually rock. Anyway, I saw one of these for $35 today, which obviously beats the $109 price. I've been thinking about getting it. But yeah, for the most part, it may save you a little bit of money. If you look, online or look in different places. Let's see here. Let's see. Save, bet there. Okay, so just cache one time and activate Golden. Okay. It should save the DNS. Yes, it does, Neil. Yeah, it does. I don't know if you're talking to me, but yeah, it does save. Unless you did what I did. Greetings from the UK. Greetings from the United States. Hopefully you're doing well. Greetings from the Philippines. Sweet. Hopefully everything is well in the Philippines. What time is it? I'm guessing it's a lot later than what it is obviously over here for me. We'll see. What else do we have here today? Yeah. I like that advice there, Dom. Use the VPN and don't use a torrent client on the PS4. Got it. Thanks. Definitely wouldn't do that. I have dozens of these adapters. Let's see. You had a couple of asterisks going up, and I'm not sure what those were. It may have been my. Was it my? Oh, okay. It was the adapter for the hard drive. I get it now. Let's see here. Please make a guide how to install paid themes. I saw a Journey theme. Alisar. Yeah, so there's already a video that's on that. So if you go into the playlist here, let's go videos. Let's go to, let's see, this one. Here is the link to a video there that has all the themes, and this link right here, it constantly gets taken down. I don't know if it works anymore. Let's go back over to this one. Oh, cool. It does work. So this right here has every theme ever. It says it's updated on this, but there's actually some later themes on there. So I don't even remember what was the one I was using. Was it Synthwave? Synth? Was that it? I don't know. I don't remember. It was called something like that. Oh, maybe it's because this page hasn't cached all the way down. Anyway, you can go and you can look in here. All of these are themes that are available for you to download. You can download this whole entire thing. It's like 37 gigabytes. And then you'd be in good shape. That's really odd. I don't know why I can't find that. Let's see. I always feel like I should try to give you all direct links to stuff because it's so hard to find some of these things. Anyway, you'd have to go find it. But yeah, there's no reason whatsoever to not like go out and enjoy some of these themes. There's a ton of them. I'll walk you step by step. It was called Synthwave A-Side Grid was the name of it. Hopefully that helps you there. There you go. Just leave all these wonderful themes already up and installed. All right, I have lost my place now. Let's go back through. Let's see. Hello. What about spoofing to the latest update? King, that's actually a really good question there about what about spoofing to the latest update. I can't find a reason right now to spoof to the latest update. There's obviously, sorry, my little switcher is a little bit too far from where I'm sitting. But I haven't found a real reason to spoof. So if you don't know, you can come into your favorite host. I know some people may not know about this, so I'm just going to do as much of this live as I can. You can go into your favorite host, and we're just kicking open Caro 218. And let's see, is this one that has it? Maybe it doesn't, but there is some others. Let's see, let's go R2, and let's go to maybe, oh wait, that's the same one. Yeah. Let's see, Night King probably has it. A lot of people like Night King. Let's see, let's go into Night King, and let's go into, oh, I think this one automatically starts it all. It's okay. We'll just go into this one. It's fine if you rerun it. I think he has, or they have the spoofer that's down at the very bottom. You can also just get the payloads for it. Yeah, so this will automatically try. But yeah, you can do stuff like that, but I don't have a reason for it. I don't know. Tell me, is there a reason to stay or to spoof to 9.03? You still can't play online. Keep that in mind. You still can't play online. the PlayStation does its own checks for when you connect online, and there's not a way to do that. I'll let this thing finish. Let's see here. Let's see. Nemesis. Hey, I have a question. Can I play LAN on the same network? Yeah, you can play LAN on your same network. Absolutely. So Xlink, Xlink Kai is one way that you can do that. There's a couple others. Actually, we could play games together ourselves. So we can play any game that has local LAN multiplayer on it. So people with jailbroken machines can play games with other people that's also jailbroken with the link of a couple of these tools. I think it was in Homebrew News number 2 where I covered a little bit of that. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Why PS4? Okay, so this is a good question here by Atomic Aussie. Why PS4 Pro Linux is just a black screen? So I did not mention this in my video, and I don't know if people needed this. I guess so. But if you go down into your sound and your screen, and let's go to video output setting, this is the key that you needed to have done. So for the resolution, it needs to be on the 1080p. RGB range, automatic. HDR has to be turned off. I can't tell you how many people it's fixed their problem by simply coming in here and turning off HDR. You have to turn that off. It won't run. Like all the HDR stuff is for all of those. Well, it's high dynamic range, but it's for all those people that's got, some different like 4K TVs. I've got one awesome TV, and that TV supports HDR, but here for my office area, I don't use an HDR television. I just use a computer monitor that I've got for all of the videos here. The other thing that you will need to do is you'll need to come in, let's see, and on system, uncheck this one, enable HDMI device link, and then just double check that HDCP is also turned off. You want both of these just to be turned off. If you do that, you're probably going to be in pretty good shape. At least in my opinion, you're going to be. Let's see. So the PS Vita, there was a way to go back online with her using spoofing. There's not anything that I see forthcoming to get people to come back online. Not on the PS4. It's like everything else, right? I mean, things are getting, things are more and more and more secure than they've ever been before. I don't see anybody being able to, or I don't see, at least in the near future, you being able to go online. I mean, yeah, I don't see that happening. Let's see, David, I have 10 terabytes worth of PS4 game on external hard drive. Just need package extractor to move the files around when needed. David, that is really awesome. 10 terabytes worth of PS4 games. You're gonna have to hit me up on Discord. MB Crump on Discord. Hit me up. Yeah. Let's see. We've got some numbers in here. I'm not sure what those are. Why is okay? Let's see. I need 6 terabytes more. JGH, don't use a torrent. I think what the conversation was there was to not use a torrent on your PlayStation 4, but otherwise use a torrent on your PC or your Mac, but just use a VPN on top of that. VPNs are cheap now. You can get most VPNs. I saw several good deals for some of the good ones. I'll never mention those companies' names because I think a lot of VPNs prey on their customers with like scaring the crap out of them in order for you to buy more of their unlimited servers or stay protected so people don't steal everything. yeah, for general public use, you may not need to use those. But if you are an advanced like user, or if you're potentially backing up your PlayStation 4 game, you're going to want to use a VPN. Hey Michael, can we install Linux on the hard disk drive on 9.00? So Devin, Davene, maybe that's right. I have never done that. I always installed it to an external hard disk drive. I have heard people talking about it. I don't know why you'd really want to. Outside of just not wanting to have an external hard disk drive. I like to keep those things separate. So the PS operating system, super clean. Well, except for some of the other junk that I put on there. Your PS operating system clean on that hard drive, and then on your external hard drive, your Linux. I mean, I don't know. That's just been my thoughts on doing that. You might can do that, but I haven't looked into it. Ever since I updated to HEN 9.00, my PS4 randomly turns off. Now and then, what do I do? Syed. So what do you do when your PlayStation 4 turns on and off? Well, let me just tell you, I think for the most part, there's always a little bit of stability issues, right? When you're using a PS4, especially jailbreak, there's always a bit of that. So if it's just randomly turning off now and then, clean it would be one good suggestion. So you can open up your PS4, you can give it a good old-fashioned cleaning. Maybe the fan's overworking, maybe there's some other issues there. But yeah, maybe a good tight clean. Also, don't store a bunch of crap on top of it. I see people that they have like their PS4 at the bottom, and then they've stacked like a bunch of other consoles and stuff onto it, and there's like all this heat that's being built up. Or if they have it stuck too close into like where their TV and stuff's at, so underneath there may be a bunch of stuff blocking the fans. I don't know. Let's see here. With so many games and the package sizes, impossible to afford to store both installed games and packages. Okay. Wish I could get my hands on a PS4. They're too expensive for my budget. PTS Shorts, are you in the United States? So if you are in the United States, it just takes a little bit of looking. And I'll be very honest. I mean, it really is a little bit of just looking. Every PS4 that I have pretty much owned has been secondhand, just like all of my other consoles and my games and everything like that. This controller, secondhand. This controller was actually sold to me with this same exact PS4, and the problem was that the guy that had this PS4 said that it had been useless to him because it wouldn't allow you to play games. He was like, let me switch back over. Let's do this. He was like, hey, dude. He was like, I've got this PS4. It won't let me play games, CD games anymore. He was like, I can't do anything with it. I was like, okay, well, do you want to sell it to me? And so he sold it to me, and I think I paid $120 US at the time. And I kept this, but what was wrong with the DVD drive that was on it? Let's see, is it in this box? No, it's not in this one. But actually, I'm gonna find it. Just hang on. Okay, I'm not going to find it. It was a coin that was left in the DVD drive that a kid or somebody was sitting there, and they had a little coin, and they just decided to stick it into his PS4's DVD drive. He had no clue that the kid had done that, and all of his discs, nothing would work anymore. And I got it, and I think I fixed it in like 15 to 20 minutes. And most of that was just looking for the right driver, right? The right driver to go in and take a look at it. And so anyhow, like $130 for at that time, a brand new PS4 and this brand new controller, which I've used this controller ever since. That's pretty much my main driver because I absolutely dig these red PS4 controllers. Stuff like that. The controller itself at that time was selling for probably 70. You know what I mean? But anyway, what I was stating there to you, PTS shorts, was that you can find these online, and most of the time, or in classified ads and things like that, most of the time, it's just regular people that have bought it, but they don't know how to fix it or anything like that. So anyway, a skill set to have is to go to YouTube, watch somebody else taking apart a PS4, get the tools that you need, and you can get these things. I bet you could make quite a bit of money, actually, if you felt like repairing them all the time. I did tons of repairs on PS3s. If you look back in my channel, lots of thermal paste. What was that horrible error? Yeah, the 3 beeps that the PS3 Fat had. Oh, I've got a collection of PS3 Fats. I've got a nice little collection of PS3 Fats simply because people would get them. That would happen to them. And the next thing you know, they would be selling them. And so I was getting, the PS3 was $5.99 at lunch. I think it was $600 at lunch. And I was getting them back then, I don't know, $250 or something like that. I was fixing them, and then I could resell them. And I've sold quite a bit of PS3s. You buy the materials and you can just rock and roll with it. Okay, sorry. I like to rant some days. Let's see. So Bartos says, I'm on 900. Metal Gear Solid 5 Limited Edition. Okay. I guess you were just sharing that information. I have 3. Okay. Let's see. 250. Noted. You cannot play online with spoofing. Yeah. You can't play online with spoofing, but still pretty cool. Let's see. I had those settings because I found someone else said that it didn't, but it still doesn't work. Let's see. Atomic. Okay, so are you talking about those DNS settings? Yeah, those DNS settings should work. They should get you to where you need to be. Let's see here. Just saying. Opera GX. Interesting. So Opera GX has a free VPN. Oh, let's see. You're talking about the Opera browser. Huh. So I didn't know that. So you said, let's see, let's do this right here. Let's see, let's get rid of this one. Let's reactivate. Let's come over here. Okay, so Opera. Okay, y'all, this is just Opera. So Opera GX. So you're saying this has a free VPN in it. I did not know that it did that. It says a special browser built for gamers. Let's see, Google Play. Gaming inspired. Custom themes. Dark mode. Twitch. I was going to use Twitch, but I found that a lot of people didn't really... a lot of people on YouTube doesn't really necessarily like to go over to Twitch and watch stuff. Let's see. Let's go to Torrent. Huh. Opera browser and torrent. Download your torrents with Opera. Download.torrent files. Yeah, but let's see. Opera browser and VPN. Browse with enhanced VPN privacy for free. Interesting. So if you already have Opera installed, it'd be interesting. Go to whatismyip.com or something like that up here. See what it reports back, and then do one of the location ones to see where it points you at for your current location. That could be kind of fun to play with. Let's see, what else do we have here? Nice theme. I'm on a Slim. I've tried so many BZ images. It is actually even possible to install Linux on a Slim right now. So yes, and I did. So back over here on one of these videos. This one right here was on a Slim, I think. Was this on the Slim? Anyway, there was one of these that I've attempted it. Let's see. So around at this time, this is back in December, I was switching out some of the PS4s that I was using. I've got 4 PS4s right now, but there was some that I was adjusting. Pawn shops. Brandon Curtis, you've got it. Pawn shops. If I could search on like some of my local areas without it giving away like everything about me, you can get a PS4 for very, very, very cheap if you're willing to look for it. Let's see. Thanks for providing the wonderful information. You are very welcome. Let's see here. Do you have a PS5? Would you keep it on low firmware for Homebrew? So, Leonard82. So, I don't have a PS5. I did a video on this too. Let's go back over here and let's go to, where is that at? This one. I had a lot of fun with this one. Anyway, this is a bot that you can use. I used this bot, and this bot was great and everything like that. Definitely would have worked, but around this same time, Amazon implemented these shadow bans for people that were using these bots. So they get a little bit wiser to the point to where if you were in this video, I think I was hitting it every second to 2 seconds. Let's see here. There is an interval that I was using, and it may have been a little bit later on in this video, but I had a interval set up. There it is. It's right here. So this is in milliseconds. I put the interval at half a second to go and check to see if they, every half a second to go check to see. So they shadow banned my Amazon account. And then after that, I was no longer able to visit Amazon on my computer anymore. They completely blocked the IP address and everything. It's kind of funny, and the reason that I'm kind of laughing about this is simply because they get rid of the ban. So if you stop hitting their servers after like 5 hours, they will give you back access to their site. So it was kind of funny to be like banned from Amazon.com. Who does that? Like, who can honestly say they can't go to Amazon.com? Like, but I lived that. It was kind of nice, refreshing. You can't go to Amazon.com because it would always pull up one of these little dog pictures of their dogs. And so, yeah, I couldn't browse Amazon for a little while. Again, I think it's kind of funny. Now, I could use Amazon on another device, but I couldn't use a logged in account. That's awesome. Hey, look, my water bottle is completely clear. There we go. Yes, I'm amazed by these little things. I've been a bit sick here lately, and so trying to get my liquids in a little bit here. Adam Zero, kids and slots. My baby brother would park his toys in the VCR cassette slot and just throw them inside. I had to open the VCR and remove a ton of cars. That's so awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you've got kids, then you're going to be dealing with some of that type of stuff, right? It's just natural. It's just normal. Let's see. So my message earlier was about the PS4 Linux. The settings don't fix it on the Pro for me. Those settings that I was just going through, yeah. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Atomic, if you do drop some information over in the Discord channel, there's a lot more folks that's way more smarter than I am about that. Personally, here's my take on the whole like Linux thing, and I don't need it. Like, I don't need my PS4 to run Linux. I get it. I get where other people could need that, but I tell you these stories because I think they're funny, but I found a computer that was basically in a dump bin. Yes, I'm that crazy. And that computer right now is what I use, and I run Kali Linux on it. It's everything that I need. It is a Surface 2 or a Surface 3, which is, I don't know, an 8-year-old. This is back when Windows RT was around. It's like an 8-year-old computer. It runs the very latest and greatest version of Kali or Arch Linux. Perfect. I have other computers that surround here. I understand there's it's a coolness factor, but one of the reasons I probably won't go back and revisit Linux on a PS4 is that it's just not something that I have a use for. So pretty much all of my videos so far is things that I've personally found that I had a reason to do it. It's just like save games. Everybody's like, oh, you need more GTA frame rates. I do not own a copy of GTA 5 for my PlayStation 4. I don't own Minecraft for the PlayStation 4. I do have GTA 5 on PS3, but I never even downloaded a fake package of GTA 5. Red Dead Redemption, RDR2. Everybody loves that game. I played it probably when it came out on Xbox One. I don't own a copy of Red Dead Redemption, and I wouldn't even download it. Like, I just don't play some of those games that I know they're popular. David says, I've taken apart PS3s and PS4s. Gotta have YouTube, a big table, lots of lights, and the right screwdrivers. Yes, I did a video that was a while back, and in that video, it was for PS3, and I believe one of the cool things that I was trying to, it was Syscon. So if you want to see something that's like kind of cool, or at least it was cool to me, was this right here. So this was, so if you don't know, like with Syscon, it was a discovery that happened, was it a year ago now? Something like that. But basically, you could create your own ability to read the system error messages that come out of a PS3. This is a PS3 that it looks horrible, doesn't it? It's got some water damage and some other things like that. This was a PS3 that I think either I got at a garage sale for like $5 or $10, but it was a slim model. I believe this is a slim, but I paid like next to nothing for it, and I had this thing up and restored in like no time. And don't ask me how many PS3s that I've got. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, I still remember some of this. Like the Wi-Fi cable is one of these colors. But yeah, one of these is the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to even think what the other one was. This wasn't like it was that long ago. But yeah, no man, you're right. You got to have a big table, lots of lights, etc. I usually have both Twitch and YouTube up. Omega 7. That's very interesting. Wanted to know any way to install owned PSN games via jailbroken PS3 rather than PKG files. I know updates you can, but what about the game itself? So if you own a PSN game, I have a tutorial on that, Sean. This one right here, which may be helpful to you. This one. Get your digital PSN content back. You can get it back, but you got to look at the rules and the stipulations that I have down here. I've got some information that's on that, but yeah, you can get some of your content back, but there's a few things you got to watch out for there. Let's see. Thanks for confirmation. All right. I don't have a PS5, David Wilson. Yeah, neither do I. Best thing to boycott this. Blex, you're right on. I posted about this morning. And all of the people that have been, let's see, let's go here. Let's go to community and let's go to this one. No, this isn't it. It was this one right here. It was this one. Prices of these things, they've been dropping big time. So like $620 now for these PS5s. But what has happened is that there's now starting to be enough stock. So people are really, they've bought all of these things up at $550. And what I'm personally doing now is I am waiting for all of them to, have to eat, their own stuff first, taking all of the PS5s out of the market. Like I wouldn't touch this for $620. Now I'm only going to go for, $550 retail. Keep in mind, I've got a full-time job that I use that pays my bills, but I would do $550, but that's because I have to deal with tax. And where I live, there's 10% tax. So $550 would be my normal. I won't touch them for $620. But yeah, it was interesting. It's like, good. I like this. Omega 7, good. I will make note of these stores and not buy from them at all. Let them sleep with their greed. Love it. Everclear. I like that, David. Yeah, if they're normal priced, but is $550 even normal price? I mean, I don't know. So the hardware that's inside of it definitely costs a lot, and I know that right now they are losing money on their hardware, like all consoles, right? But then they come back and they try to make it up with their based off of their the games, selling the games and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, like. $399. I mean, it is a brand new console. $399 maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too cheap. I've collected a bunch of stuff over the years, and I never paid $600 for the PS3. Never paid that normal price. The console that I remember paying the normal price for was the Super Nintendo, and it was $200 or $199 US dollars at launch. And I saved up like crazy because I was a kid. And so when the Super Nintendo came out, so yeah, anyway, I did that. but I don't think I would buy most of those. Let's see here. I thought the same way since Yellow Dog PS3. It's almost more of a novelty at this point. Yellow Dog PS3. Let's see. Is this something that I should know about? Did I skip something? Yellow Dog PS3. Oh, that's the Linux stuff. Yeah. Okay, I thought you were talking about like another model or something. PSN being free would have been a nice thing. Hey, Brandon says, hey, why is it possible that there is a PSN enabler for PS3 but not PS4? Brandon, let's see. It has been a while. I don't know. Can you send me a link over to that? I haven't attempted to play on PS3 online in quite some time, so I don't know. I don't know why it's possible. Black says I'm on a dual-core laptop. Let's see here. X Cryotic says I have 120 trophy unlockers if you want it. They're region free. X Cryotic, if you are still around, which I hope you are, let me know in the Discord. I would love to. I'd love to have that. And also, all of these files, I'm not like hoarding all this stuff for myself. Everything will still belong in the Discord, so everybody here can take advantage of it, except for the what is that 20 gigs or something terabytes of PS4 games. That one, reach out to me. Reach out, especially if you're in the United States. I would love to actually meet up, with some people, here. It'd be really a lot of fun. I live in the Seattle area, so is there anybody from Washington State? I'll tell you a funny story. So my local GameStop is anyway, I have a local GameStop, and I have the $5 a month credit that GameStop gives you here, at least in the US. Basically, if you're one of their Pro Rewards members, you get a $5 coupon every month. And so this was hot off of the video that like finally gave my channel a little bit of love, which was the PS4 jailbreak. I don't know if there was anybody before me. Like I'm talking about posting a video, but I posted the video before all of the other really big YouTube channels about the PS4 jailbreak, even before there was the auto host. So, or there was like the host had even updated, and that video did really, really well. And so I remember I was in a GameStop, and one of the clerks that was working on that kept looking at me and everything, and I was like, hey, and just anyway, I'll just chit chat about stuff like that. And he was like, do you do YouTube stuff? And I'm like, hey, dude, I've got like, there isn't that many like people that I think that's into this. Anyway, it was kind of funny because he had saw my videos that was on that, and I was like, that's so hilarious. It is such a small world that's out there. Okay, so let's see. What else am I missing? Let's see. Hey there. I don't know if this is BS, but some people are saying that you can downgrade. I think I've already talked about that one, haven't I? Yeah, so they're all fake. All of these things are fake. So if you go back over to, I'm just going to show you this. These are all fake. These right here, all these 9.03, all of these things are fake. Don't buy it. I thought this was fun because inside of this, I was able to take a look and see what exactly that they were doing. And since I've noticed that, let's see. Oh yeah, it did the processes and stuff like that. Anyway, you can't do it. Don't buy into that. This GitHub has since been pulled down mainly because of all of you for reporting it. So thank you for reporting this. This thing is gone now. You can't go to this site anymore. Let's see here. Dang, is there any way to downgrade firmware? Nope, you can't. So all of these things, especially like with the firmwares, these things are encrypted, and there's certain keys that Sony has. And one of the cool things with like custom firmware is like on PlayStation 3 is that on the PlayStation 3 you can sign it with a fake firmware that it thinks is actually legit, because all of those keys and stuff have been leaked. PlayStation 4, there's nothing like that. And one of the things to keep in mind is that even on the PS3, you can't hack, or you can't put custom firmware on all of them. It works on the PlayStation 3 Fat. It works on the PS3, well, some of the slim models, but it doesn't work on the super slim PS3. So keep in mind that even if like we somehow happen to get a PS4 custom firmware, there's a pile of things that is going to be dependent on it. So even if you were on these lower firmwares, it could be something else that they found in the hardware that they used to exploit it. So yeah, just one other thing. If I was a gambling person, a original fat PS4 running, maybe 6.72 or earlier, that was the one that I would take, and I'd put it in a box and just close the lid until something may happen on it. I have one that I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if something happens. It is an original PS4, like a launch one. What's funny is that I've got one of the receipts that, well, somebody else bought it. I bought it secondhand from them, but they gave me the receipts just to like, okay, this one was one of the very first ones that came out. So yeah, anyway, that's all pretty cool. Let's see here. Wally's son. Hey, how's it going in Brazil? Interesting. So I hear there's some pretty cool stuff that's happening in Brazil that potentially the rest of us don't know about in the PS4 scene. I know just because you live there doesn't mean you know what the answer is. But anyway, I tweeted about this the other day. It's kind of neat because I think there's still some pretty neat or interesting hacks that we've all yet to see over here in the US of A. It says someone is trying to sell me a PlayStation 4 that's 7.5 with 5 games pre-installed for $750. PTS. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of money. 5 games. Yeah, $750 is a big no-no. Yellow Dog. That was pretty fun. $3.99. Yeah, $3.99. Yeah, that's what we were talking. So David and we were talking about $3.99 being the legit price for the PS5. Yeah, hold up, inflation. I messaged you on Discord. Ooh, okay. I turned off the Discord notifications and stuff just for the stream. But yeah, I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to take a look at some of those. This is one of the few packages for PS3 that will give you the ability to play online with a fully jailbroken PS3. And there isn't anything like this for PS4, so I'm curious. Brandon, can you, I don't know if the links are enabled in this thing or not, but if you can let me know, that would be interesting what that is. Mohammed 9.03 crying. Yeah, 9.03. It's that thing. I personally am super impressed that we haven't heard a response yet from Sony in regards to the this jailbreak. I would have expected them to have done something like Apple did. So with Apple and with all of those constant jailbreaks that's happening for iOS, or at least a couple of versions ago when I was really following it, Apple would reply, and Apple would reply pretty quick. I think that they could have really substantially changed this whole game had they released a 9.04 or a 9.05 instantly, like the day after, obviously fixing, well, they've already fixed the exploit in 9.03. Well, I've heard people say the exploit's still there, but they can't use this same method. But I would have replied quickly with another 9.04 or 9.05 and would have gotten the rest of the public to go ahead and start updating, especially those that turned on their updates. I would have made it a lot harder for people to have kept, an older system. I would have went ahead and made them update if it would have been up to me. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, we talked about the downgrading thing. Doesn't work. Can I view the trophies on 9.00? Author Morgan, what do you mean can you view the trophies on 9.00? Are you talking about you just want to view trophies? Because the Apollo save game tool will let you view the trophies. Now, I think I mentioned this. Let me see if this is still working. I'm going to switch back over. I've got a 9.00 jailbreak here in case there is obviously things that you all want me to try. I am happy to try them. Switch back over to this one. And let's go here and deactivate, activate. And here we are. So inside of this tool, let's go to Apollo save tool. It's got trophies in here. Let me see how this works. But yeah, there's save trophies that's already inside of Apollo. Let's go to trophies. No save games found. Okay. So normally, like I said, I've been messing. This is the reason my PS4 is a little bit messed up. It says unknown username. I've been playing with some stuff, and I may actually have to. I'm almost at the point where I think I may have to factory reset it back. That just means that you're you're doing the right amount of hacks, right? But yeah, you should be able to go right here into trophies, and you should be able to see your trophies. Why isn't that working? I've got saves. Here's a bunch of my saves. I don't know why that's not working. Let's see something. Let's go to my USB saves. Let's go here and let's go copy that to my hard drive. Okay. Let's see. Use save details. This is a local account. Let's see. Does anybody know why that might not be showing my trophies? Oh, it's because I'm not logged in as a PSN account. So I think if I come back and I go to, we'll log out of this PS4 and we're going to come back in as an account that is legit. Let's see if this works. We're trying it live. Okay. Go back into this. I don't know. I don't recall why that doesn't work. Let's go log out. I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. PS4 controller. All right, I may have to look in the chat here and see. But Arthur, the answer to that is you should still be able to view your trophies. Like, I think I'm logged in, and so I should be able. Let's go to notifications. Yeah, here's one trophy. Oh, do I have the DN? Did I not apply that DNS fix? I don't know if I did or not. Would I get banned? I'm on hand PS3 from your experience. So Newif, more than likely, yeah, you will get banned on PS3. If you do play, if you play on PSN, using some of those tools, they do console ban you. You can buy a brand new console ID on PS3 that will get you back online. But yeah, for the most part, if you play on PSN, on PS3, even with all those hacks, yeah, you can get banned for sure. I've known of people being banned. Hey, where can I get games for the PS4 on jailbreak? Because even though I still don't have one, they'll probably be getting soon. So PTS, are you talking about, are you just talking about games? If so, I can't do that here. Go over to Discord. But yeah, there's a lot of pretty cool places that you can go to. Let's see here, guys. Michael is an undercover Sony agent. Ding, 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 ding. I need to get some music in here. That would be so much fun. Did you know that the PS4 version 9.00 has become in Iraq has become $300? I'm guessing that is 300 USD since you use the currency signal. But no, that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. It really doesn't. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever. It's because right now, people can't get the PlayStation 4. So if you go to like Amazon or somewhere like that, you just can't get one. Aliens Fireteam Elite. Go check it out. It's a crazy fun game. Would highly recommend it. Let's see. Golden Rich. We don't know when there is going to be a 9.03. Here's what I would tell you is that there is so much fun that's already being had on the PS4 jailbreak. Don't even worry about it. Like, seriously. If you've got a 9.03 console, sell it. Like, use one of your classified ads, sell it, get rid of it. Buy another one that is used somewhere. You can always get them for used prices. Get you another one that's on the lower firmware. It's pretty easy to get one right now. That's what I would do. That's totally what I would do. I wouldn't even worry about this 903 thing. Like, let it go. I need the Frozen music now. Frozen music, cue it now. Let's see. PS4's price may exceed 800. I don't think I've seen them for that high. 400. Hopefully you are all saying US dollars. I see the little dollar sign. 170-ish in Germany. Gently used. Gently used. That's the way, right? Let's see. I was wondering if it would let me replay the boss fight in here. Let's see. Let's see if this is the boss fight. Oh, yeah, this is the boss fight. This is the final boss in Guns, Gore, and Cannoli, too. Let's see how well I do here. Let's see. Whoopsie. It's not looking good. Let's see. This is the boss fight. Okay. We're doing some damage. All right. We're doing a little damage here. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Got me. This is a very long boss fight, too. That's the thing I like about this game is that it takes so long. I'm not doing good. This boss fight is so extremely long that if you actually beat it, you actually feel like you accomplished something. Come on. There we go. Let's get the heart. Now, I do know exactly where to shoot. So I guess I'm cheating a little bit because I've played this boss fight a bunch of times. Let's see how far we can get. It is hard, though. Let's see. At this point, let's see. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. All right, let's see. All right. You think that this is like the last mode? No. And if you die, you have to restart everything. And no, I don't know why I'm playing this game right now. You're going to see me like twitching around. Oh. All right, can I beat this thing? So they don't give you ammo. Well, you're not going to get any more ammo. So once you beat this one, let's see. All right, so let's see if we can do this. All right, I'm going to focus on this one right here. All right, I think I got a pattern going this time. Oh. Oh no. Looks like it's about to get me. Oh, no. No. Oh. So close, yet so far. So that's the final boss fight. It is an absolute blast to play. So much fun. I may have to give it a shot in just a second here too. Let's see here. Good morning. Hey, Vil, good morning from the Philippines. Hopefully you are doing super well there. What are Homebrew store apps you'd recommend? Killer Beast. Home store apps that I'd recommend. Definitely the, let's see here. So for Homebrew store apps, PS4 Explorer, I could not live without it whatsoever. I have to have this one. The next one that I would need to have would be probably Orbis FTP. This is a lot better than that standard FTP that the thing ships with, or Gold Hen. I've had a blast with using this. You can have the reasons you can have multiple concurrent connections to it, whereas if you use this one right up here, Gold Hen, you can only have one. See that setting that says limit to 1 on the FTP? What? There's no reason to limit it to 1. Payload Guest is another one of my favorites. I've used Payload Guest quite some time. This is where I store all my payloads. So instead of always heading back to www, you can just go in here. Homebrew Store would be in there too, but there isn't a lot of innovation going right now with the Homebrew Store. I made a video on this one if you'd like to see it. What else? Let's see. I think I grouped all my stuff together. PKGI. This is not your PS3's PKGI. This one needs some help. Sega Saturn. Love this for Homebrew. I converted Sega Rally Championship in one of my videos here. Tons of fun with that. Yeah, that's the main thing. Hopefully that helps you. Do you solder? Let's see. Do you solder? If don't, have you tried it? Atomic or Atom Zero, if that's for me, yes, I solder. There's quite a bit of videos that I have to solder for, that I did soldering for. So you can check out some of those. I'll be soldering again this week. There's something kind of cool that I'm working on behind the scenes with another person. Let's see, 903 jailbreak soon. Doubt it. Packages for PS4, TTYGOGG, how to get packages. Come over to the Discord. Golden, are you sure? Let's see, man, they're $350 in Canada. So $350 for a PlayStation 4. Has anybody else been noticing the prices on PlayStation 4s have been going up, 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 up? Yeah, it looks like Metal Slug. Hey, Vil, you are correct. It looks and it plays like Metal Slug, but man, is it fun. I don't know. I find, and I'm a Metal Slug fan, obviously. You can tell, right? I've got Metal Slug. Metal Slug 3 is probably one of my all-time favorites for this type of platform, but Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2 is, dude, it is super high on that list. What you were just seeing there, like, there is an absolute ton. Let's go to leave. There's a ton of levels on this thing. If you want my save game file, I can give out this save game file if people want it. I can drop it in Discord. But there's a lot of levels to it. It's a ton of fun. I don't play games on these like, you know, some people, they play games on like hard and impossible. I never do that. I'm totally good with the normal difficulty. As for film, LA Noir. Yeah, actually, I have LA Noir. I have it on the PlayStation 3. Have I played it? No. I actually got it. I got it when I was, I think, at like a thrift store or something like that. So the name of this game was obviously up here. I've got it displayed. PS5 may exceed $800 in Iraq. Oh, that's crazy. Killer Beast says, have you tried dumping a game through the Homebrew store? Oh, can you do that, Killer Beast? Can you do that? Let me know. Okay, we're going to try one more round, and then I've got a few other little things we'll take a quick peek at. So let's try it one more time. Let's go to chapter, Dark Dawn. We're going normal, and we're gonna see how far we can get. It's not that hard. It's just if you fail, you have to redo everything. Okay, so I'm going to switch to, let's see, I'll start with this one. Okay. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. All right, it looks like the flamethrower, it's been a little while, but I think the flamethrower does quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Huh? Oh, no. Oh, no. I feel like I'm doing one of those, like, walkthroughs. Oh, this time I'm doing worse than I was the last time. All right, let's restart it. All right, let me try again. At that point, with that little health, there's no way you can beat it. Because this thing has, like, I think 5 stages. So, yeah, I can't get my gun right. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. All right, so we're going to start with the flamethrower here. All right, flamethrower. All right. Why did it switch over to that? Am I already out? Gosh, what happened? My very first run was the best run. I have lost my power on this thing. Yeah, the very first run was the best run so far. I think it's, let's see. All right. Last time, and then I will go back and we'll take a look at a few other things. Let's see. We're going to go. I think I'm spending too much time looking for the right weapon. All right, let's just go with it. I'm really, come on. The only thing you can do now at this point is to just go ahead and die. All right. I got a lot further the last time. Okay, so this was for the Homebrew store, and you said that there is a dump mode. I didn't know. Let's see. Maybe I don't think I've ever used this. Let's see. Dump in a game. Let's see, that is dump option, and it dumps, but I tried to make it FPKG, and it gave me an error. Maybe you can try and see if you have a chance, when you have a chance. So how do you get to it? Is it one of these? Is it in the settings somewhere? I've never tried to dump a game with this. I covered this when there was an update to it, but I've never tried to dump a game. Usually what I do when I want to dump a game is that I obviously take, either one of my payload options here, so like payload guest, and I come down into, app dumper, right here, and then I just run this. I don't do much, or I use the FTP version, which is one where I have a version of that or a video of that where I used FTP. Oh, I do know what you're talking about now. Gotcha. Yeah, so if you've got a game that's already installed, then you can dump it. So let's see, I've got a USB stick inserted right now. This is a smaller one though. I think it's about 2 gigs. And we're going to go to installed apps, and let's see, installed apps. Let's go. Downloading covers. Okay, so yeah, you could pick like one of these, and we'll pick the patch installer. There we go. Yes, I did cover this, or I have shown this before. I just forgot about it. So dump game. And it says after the game launches. Oh, yeah. It's the same sort of thing. It probably uses the same exact way that it was using, previously. Like those other payloads go. Okay. Starts the game. We should get the notification pop-ups. Where are they at? I don't see them. Sorry for backseat gaming, but don't jump over the saves when they are moving up and down the saws. You have a ton of space to go underneath. Hey, Adam, backseat gaming is perfectly fine with me. So let's see. Did it dump the game? Let's go to this one. Okay. Yeah, I beat the game, obviously, but it's been a little while. And there's also a really cool roll move that you can do. So let's go to PS4. Nope. Item flow. Oh, that was just the log file that it had. I think it's really wanting me to dump. What it's really wanting me to do is to actually try to dump a game itself. Trying to think of what game that I've got that may be at that same size. Warning, dump has been completed. Okay, I'm going to try one more here. Let's try Sonic Mania. Yep. PS4 Explorer will close. Let me see if this dump works. I know that if you all have some problems with things, I'm more than happy to try them on this PS4 while we're here. Okay, so now I'm assuming they want you to go back to it like you normally do with these methods. So let's go back into the Homebrew store, or maybe they don't want you to do that. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Well, it's doing what I expected it to do. Hey there, Ethel Monk. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Can I use USB on the PS4 Linux for games? Yes, you can. AKA Savitar. You can use, you can install whatever you would want to play. I know some people. Oh, cool. Are my notifications now working for subscriptions? I just saw that one. I don't know. Let's see if that continues to work. So it says the dump is complete without errors. Let's now head back over to... has anybody else been seeing these little subscription notifications? I just saw one. That's why I was wondering if it's actually working now. We'll go to this. Okay, there it is. It's got the app. That doesn't look good. Why does it say SB? Oh, it dumps. So this is already what... This isn't a package file. This is just, again, this is just the raw complete dump of the game. Share overlay. So let's go down in here and let's look and see if it's got like all the param stuff. If it's got the images, the background art. Is that just one folder? Oopsie, that one. So to answer your question, I would say this does not work. It's missing some stuff. Oh, I'm wrong. They're all right here. Yeah, I was looking for the keystone, which is your trophy stuff. Let's see. Let's go into pronunciate. There's the share, overlay image, save data. Pick one. Trophy. The only other way that I would know to test this is to, I think it has to go back into a package file. Skyrim mode. Skyrim mode's fun. Also, can PS4 run Switch emulators? I haven't tried that. I haven't tried to run an emulator yet. Like, I really try, and I can't get the internet to work on Linux. Yeah, so if you're having some issues with Linux, probably the Discord is a little bit better to take a look at there. Well, cool. Well, everyone, I had a ton of fun here hanging out with you. This is always fun to do, to come in and to see everybody here and to just see how everything is going. Anyway, it's been 2 hours. I greatly appreciate you all for hanging around with me here today. This will have the live chat replay added on the YouTubes if somebody ever wants to watch these things again. I don't know. Do people like those things or not? Hey, what's going on, Tom? How are you doing there? You just came to the stream. What's up? You missed the action. No, there wasn't actually a whole lot of action. A lot of fun, though, talking to all of you. You all make my day. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me here today. I could not appreciate each and every one of you anymore. Hit subscribe on the YouTube button. If you do, that helps me out quite a bit. I always say that to everybody, but it really does. It means the world, because that way I can actually get in front of some people. I've been doing this for a while, and so it's super awesome to finally get a little bit of recommendations. So thanks all, and you can also join our Discord if you would like to do that. It's just it should pop up a link there in the chat in just a moment. Take care, all of you wonderful people, and I will see you on the next one. Michael, out! This time you get the non-cut version, so I've actually got to go hit the button this time.